The entire world has been buzzing since this morning over the new official reveal of Evil Black Goku, Goku Black, however it is or whatever it is you want to call him, and now that we have a better understanding as to how he looks like, many questions are being raised. However, joining me here today is none other than JRzSaiyan. Lots to talk about here, bro. I mean, I'm pretty sure that once you saw this earlier on this morning, you must have been so excited. I mean, I'm still excited to see what's going to come out of this. Now, everyone has been talking, and of course, lots of people are wondering, well, exactly, what are we going to get out of this, new arc and whatnot? And the question of the day is, how powerful is this evil black Goku supposed to be in comparison to Goku, Vegeta, and everyone else involved? We see him rocking the Dark Potara earrings, similar to Universe 6's Kai's and even Demigra. So, I mean, no word yet as to where he stands in terms of power, but since everyone is getting involved here, that includes Beerus and Champa, Varus and Whis and Zeno, and possibly the other gods from the other universes as well, my question to you is, how powerful would this make him in order to get everyone else involved? Because we saw the picture of how he looks like, and he looks very sinister. So I wanted to get your thoughts on this before I explain my 2 cents as to what I believe. So I wanted to know from you, as of right now, where do you see this evil dark Goku stand in terms of power in comparison to Goku, Vegeta, and everyone else?
Dude, I see him standing way above them. Honestly, I mean, just think about it. This is supposed to be maybe even, I mean, we don't know for sure, but we do know, there's confirmed 70-some episodes. We all did a video on this, right? So let's say this is the last arc. I'm just spitting it out there. Probably not, right? But let's say this is.
Yeah.
So let's say if this was, Goku needs to be, this evil Goku, this Goku black Goku, whatever the hell, he needs to be hella strong, bro. I mean, supposed to be the finale of the series. You get me? You get where I'm going?
No, absolutely. And people have also been questioning, well, since it's Goku we're talking about here, he's obviously going to pose a very credible threat, because if you look at the spectrum of Dragon Ball, who's been like the one person who's been seemingly unbeatable this entire time? It's been Goku. So my follow-up question to you is, since you believe he's strong, is do you believe that he possesses a Super Saiyan God-like ability? Because I feel as if Akira Toriyama's foreshadowing for the white-haired warrior is going to come into fruition when it comes to this, because instead of having possibly a blue form, he might have somewhat of a white form, perhaps, because again, people misconstrued the following. People get the terms alternate timeline and alternate universes confused, because there's a clear difference as to which is what, and there's a difference between an alternate timeline and an alternate universe. So I wanted to know from you, like, number one, do you believe that this character possesses a Super Saiyan God-like form? And number two, if he does, do you believe it's the same color? Because for me, I don't think that's the case. I think it's going to be completely something different. Like, perhaps maybe if they want to go down that road, they might include the Super Saiyan white form. Perhaps some people might say, well, it might be Super Saiyan black or Super Saiyan green. I mean, for Christ's sake, we had someone like Double 4 Anime talk about green Kaba. It was just ridiculous. But I really doubt that he's going to have anything different in terms of like power ratio. I think that he's going to be similar to a Super Saiyan God, except possibly a different color. For me, I think it boils down to one of three colors: either the red form that we saw previous, the blue form, or a possible white form. So I wanted to get your thoughts on that.
Okay, that's hard. I believe it might be something. There's three different things that I think it could happen, right? Okay, right. So either the Akira Toriyama's going to put Super Saiyan white into this, which is going to be Goku, evil Goku, but with white hair.
Right, okay.
Or it's going to be just Goku just the way he is, but he's just that damn powerful. Somehow something happens, maybe even with an extended training. He just perfected his normal form to the point, how... I forgot what of the actual final ultimate form is, just him in his regular form, that he just perfected all his power into that one, into his original form. So maybe that's what, Black Goku's got. You never know. Or just an alternate just form, like just something completely different.
It's gotta be a form that we've possibly haven't seen before, because judging based on his looks alone, he looks very sinister. I mean, that's without a doubt. I mean,
oh, yeah.
he looks as if he's gonna present a level of carnage in which we haven't seen before. Now, there have been several people talking about, well, this is very similar to Perfect Cell, except without the absorption and whatever. We have this Goku character, he's wreaking havoc and stuff. Although granted you might make those comparisons, I think that this story in comparison to the Perfect Cell story are very, very different, because this is a scenario to where it not only forces our heroes to push themselves to their very max, and God knows what after that. But it also involves the deities. Now, the deities such as Beerus and Champa, like, they don't really have an involvement, nor do they have, any sort of care in the world as to what's going on with other people. But if this is gonna drag them into this, then that means that something big is gonna happen here. Whether or not, now here's the theory that some people have been talking about, and again, guys, this is just a community theory that I've seen buzzing around my videos. There were a few subscribers that even recommended that this evil Goku might be the god of destruction of a different time. So, is it possible? Yeah, because that poses a threat to the current gods of destruction, because keep in mind, this is 17 years into the future. This Goku, like whoever he may be, he has 17 years over our present characters, which means he's 17 years ahead if you want to look at it in that spectrum. So if this current Goku is 17 years ahead of our current characters, then that just goes to show that I believe personally, I mean, yeah, in terms of power, he would stand much higher than Goku and Vegeta. And I think that if there was ever a moment to where Vegeta ought to get his shine, this would be it. Think about that, bro. Good Vegeta versus evil Goku. The roles are swapped.
That would be, dude, oh my god, that'd be freaking awesome.
Like, can you imagine that for a second? Like, Goku and Vegeta show up, and Goku's like, wait a minute, that's me? And Vegeta's like, hold on, wait a minute. So if Goku's here, then who's that? And it's just like, more or less, what I think might happen here, and again, this is just, headcanon, my little opinion here. How crazy would it be if evil Goku looked at Vegeta and he goes, oh, you're alive in this time. That's crazy, because I remember killing you back in my time. So it's like, whoa, hold on. Evil Goku killed Vegeta in his time, so now that Goku went back into the past and encountered Vegeta again, this gives Vegeta more of a reason to get pissed off and fight Goku at a much higher tier, because he has an understanding that he killed him in the future, whatever. But again, that's just headcanon stuff. It's not really confirmed or whatever. It's just opinionated. But I personally think that this Goku is definitely stronger, in which case, the earrings, bro, what does that signify here? Is he going to fuse with somebody? Is he already fused? I mean, what's going on with that? Because there are many theories going around about that. There's number one, I'm going to make a video about that later. Number one, the theory of Demigod being involved. Or number two, the Makaoshin and their Universe 6 earrings, because the Universe 6 characters have equally similar earrings to the ones that we saw in that picture. So, what's the deal here? What do you believe?
Dude, I don't know, bro. It's so, a lot of things came into
There's a lot to soak in there, I know, I get it.
I'm just like, what the hell is going on? And we're going off one poster, bro. That's all we have. All we have is one damn poster. I want to know more. I want to. I don't know, man. What if he's fused with someone?
Can you imagine for a second if that was his ultimate goal, was to actually come and fuse with somebody, but instead of, allowing someone to fuse with him, perhaps maybe, for example, can you imagine if he were to, if he were to knock someone out, like, per se, like, let's say he fights Vegeta and he gets him, like, in a chokehold or something, and he grabs his earring and he clips it on his ear forcefully. Like, that would be like some orange ass shit. So
I was thinking about that. Maybe he has the earrings, because, I mean, you don't really need to fuse unless someone else has the earring, right? I mean,
absolutely. I mean, you have to either A, convince someone to put it on, or B, you have to forcefully do so. So maybe that's his ultimate goal. Maybe he is seeking out a fusion, because keep in mind, no matter how strong you are, fusion is always going to make you that much stronger. So is that the case?
That could be the case, bro. It could be the case.
So where does Champa and Beerus fall into this? Because if there was ever a time to see those cats fight, I think this would be the perfect time, because if this being is supposed to be stronger than Goku and Vegeta, fine, granted. But where does he stand in comparisons to the gods? I mean, personally, I would love to see someone like Hit appear and try to help out Goku in terms of, like, owing him one. Because we saw the way, like, they paired off towards the end of the Universal Tournament. So it'll be really cool to see, like, Hit versus evil Goku, because this time this actually gives Hit more of a reason to use his killing abilities, because there are no rules. The rules are out the window. So it's evil Goku, Black Goku versus Hit, who's gonna use, his full killing ability to his uniqueness. So even though it's not gonna happen, it'll be really cool. So I wanted to ask you here, Beerus and Champa compared to Black Goku, where do you see this going here? Because if they're gonna be involved, they're not just gonna stand there and just talk. So what do you think is gonna happen?
I think Black Goku is gonna be stronger than both Beerus and Champa.
No way.
I think so, dude.
Really?
There's no way that... Okay, because Akira Toriyama said he has no intentions of making Goku and Vegeta individually, because he didn't say a fusion stronger than Beerus and Champa.
Okay.
But he didn't say a villain wasn't going to be stronger than Beerus and Champa. You never know, because this can cause Goku and Vegeta to fuse I mean, this could be what we're
Yes. Oh,
waiting for.
wow. Holy shit. Yeah, you're right.
This could be what we're waiting for. So he said, when he mentioned their names, he said it individually. He didn't say Vegito. He didn't say Gogeta. He didn't say a fusion of them. So you never know, dude. I mean, maybe the Potara that is in Black Goku's ear, maybe that's kind of, maybe he, okay, yes, he has Potaras, and maybe he wants to fuse someone, maybe he did. You never know, something happened there, but that could also be foreshadowing that we're gonna see a fusion with our
And
fight.
remember, Whis actually hinted at fusion ever since Battle of Gods. People are gonna say, Alex, you're wrong. No, I'm right. You want to know why I'm right? Because at the ending of Battle of Gods, when Whis told Beerus on his home planet, he was like, I wonder if those Saiyans would actually be able to work together, because if they work together, they would be supremely powerful. He even referenced it in Resurrection F. Tons of references in Dragon Ball Super. Lots of foreshadowing about working together. Not so much so individually, because, okay, fine. We saw what happens when they work individually. It doesn't really work out in their favor, as seen with the Universal Tournament. I mean, they weren't able to do much. I mean, forcefully, Goku eliminated himself towards the end, So, but looking at this, however, if this evil Goku is supposed to be somewhat of a character who's supposed to stand at the pinnacle of power when compared to the original characters, then I do also agree with you to where I think that fusions ought to be incorporated, because thus far, I mean, they've been catering to the fans. And some GT fans might say, oh, that's why you Super fans are so spoiled, because you're getting everything you want and whatever. Like people will argue and say this is BS because they're just catering to the fans. Yes and no. I mean, yeah, sure, they're catering to the fans, but it's not necessarily a bad thing that they are. But if fusions were introduced, right?
Okay.
How exactly would that even be fair to evil Goku? Because I don't think that there is anyone who's gonna want to fuse with him, because I mean, there is no motive there. I mean, Goku's motive, or at least evil Goku's motive, would be for pure and utter destruction. So who else would want to fuse with him? We don't know. But if fusions were introduced, being that if it's Gogeta, Vegito, where do you see that going? I mean, first of all, how do you see that happening? Because the way I see it, it's like Goku's gonna beg Vegeta for like help, because obviously this will be too much for them. But there has to be somewhat of like a desperate scenario here. What is that desperate scenario that you see happening?
The desperate scenario is that people are dying, people are dead, they're getting their asses whooped. This evil Goku is somehow stronger. I mean, I want a backstory to this, bro. We cannot be left without a backstory to this, right? So, I mean, we need a backstory how the hell he became this strong. Let's say, in my mind, he's this strong, and just he's beating the shit out of them, and then just their desperation, just kind of like, I guess, kind of like Janemba. Desperation mode, bro. They're about to go down, and they throw the earrings at each other and become, some Vegito.
I mean, again, that would be amazing. And people, what's crazy? I will admit right now, in front of the world, that I was wrong about there not being an evil Goku. I mean, how many people have made videos within the last year saying, no, there will not be an evil Goku. No, we know that for a fact. Actually, now that you think about it, we're wrong. We're all wrong once again.
Yep.
None of us, whether you're a big YouTuber, whether you're a Dragon Ball fan, whether you're in the community, none of us have ever thought that this will actually happen. And, Lord behold, a few months later, it's actually happening. So I will say that I was wrong about there not being an evil Goku, because obviously it looks like Goku. I mean, it's not Bardock, it's not Turles. I mean,
Bardock.
Trunks specifically said
it's Bardock fused with Goku, dude.
I mean, it's Bardock, Turles, and Goku. I mean, I don't know, man. It just brings a level of uniqueness unlike anything before, because people have often said, well, they're doing the typical easy way out, because we've seen this done in anime before, where they've done, mimic characters and they copied, so and so. Being as that may be, I just think that this presents a level of uniqueness unlike anything we've seen before. And plus, remember, keep in mind, this character, who is supposed to be the representation of Goku, he's going to be a force to be reckoned with. Now, that also begs the question, does he know Super Saiyan 2? Does he know Super Saiyan 3? Can he become Kaioken times 10 Super Saiyan Blue? We don't know. But what is known as of right now is that this dude is going to be a force. Now, in terms of the earrings, do you think that he himself is going to fuse with somebody, or is he barely going to get anything out of that? Or is that going to be like simply for show? What do you think?
As of right now, I don't know, that's hard. I feel like he is fused with somebody.
He is fused with somebody.
Maybe that's kind of what got him evil. I don't know. I don't know. It's very hard. A lot of things going through my mind about that. There's a couple possibilities. Either it's for show, either he wants to fuse with somebody to get stronger, or he's already fused with somebody somehow, some dark, or maybe it's mind control. Someone had said, a couple people had said, what if it's the whole Demigra thing, because you know how it resembles Demigra's hearing.
Absolutely, but then again, mind control, bro. That's a subject in and of itself because we don't know. I mean, no matter how bad we think we might know something, it's hard to say because I mean we can't really confirm or deny that Demigra is ever going to make an appearance because thus far Dragon Ball Super has proved us wrong on a bunch of different levels. So if Demigra does get involved somehow, I'm going to be shocked because he is a Dragon Ball Xenoverse character only. He is not canonized. He has no affiliation with Akira Toriyama's current manga. So for him to be included would be a swerve to all of us. But if he were included, would you say that's a good thing or a bad thing here? Because he was set to be the god of the demon realm. So, like, does this mean that he has somewhat of, like, demonic control over this Goku character? I mean, what's going on? Like, if he were introduced here, because, again, in terms of power, I think this dude stands head and shoulders above Goku and Vegeta. However, you said Black Goku is going to be more powerful than Beerus and Champa. I don't know about that. In which case, if that happens, I really hope that forces Whis and Varus to fight, because we haven't seen them do anything. Dude, literally anything.
Yeah, we haven't. But the thing about that is, if we remember back in Xenoverse, if the whole Demigra thing happens, the only problem is Demigra couldn't mind control Goku because of the godly key.
That's true.
So that'd be the only problem. Well, that's saying, of course, that there'd be godly key in evil Goku. If there's not, well, then, I mean, there's no problem there. You know what I mean? It's just a lot of things that can come up, but I don't think Demigra's going to be in it. But that earring, just the possibilities, just looking at that one earring brings up so many things.
No, it does. It's such
paints the picture. Like,
the last time we've ever seen Goku, kind of like, having his head on the side with an earring on, was when he was looking for Gohan to fuse, and he fused with Vegeta instead. So maybe this evil Goku's looking for somebody. Maybe that's the ultimate goal, is to fuse with somebody and have the ultimate power. Then again, are they going to stop him? We don't know. I mean, if this character does end up fusing, it's going to be something barbaric, because if he does end up escaping and he does end up fusing with someone, can you imagine the level of power this is going to have behind his character? Crazy, I mean, bro. I can definitely see I can definitely see Zeno, like, getting involved and saying, "Oh my God, what have you guys done? You couldn't even stop him." I mean, we don't know if he's going to fight or not. Certainly, we all hope that Varus and Champa are gonna, be involved alongside Whis and Beerus. They're gonna have some showcase, battles in this. But any final words before we go here? Because I mean, I can tell you're excited. I mean, I'm like shaking right now because I just
I'm
can't wait to
holding
see
myself. I'm holding myself because I don't want for you to hear my screaming and everybody hear my screaming, my squealing and whatnot. So I'm holding myself. But dude, as soon as I saw that, I literally woke up to that. I'm like, oh my God, what the hell? And I was all like going crazy, and I'm all trying to walk, tripping over all the damn clothes on the floor.
When I saw his earring, I was like, get the hell out of here.
Too. I was like, wait, is that Vegito? That I looked, and I was like, no, it's Goku.
I was like, wait a minute. I was like, yo, he looks so freaking sinister, man. But comment down below, guys, as to what you guys believe is going to happen. How powerful is evil Goku / Black Goku / Goku Black compared to Goku and Vegeta? Do you guys believe that he's more powerful than our current characters, than the gods themselves? Leave your thoughts down below. Thank you all for watching. Once again, if you guys are fans of Dragon Ball, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. That way you guys don't miss any information videos and all the latest news, information, and updates. If you guys enjoyed it, if you guys cannot wait to see evil Goku in action, smash that like button. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Check out JR down in the description, everybody. Subscribe to this channel as well. Thank you all for watching, guys, and we'll be seeing you all in the next video. Take it easy, guys. Peace!